Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video episode on the Forgotten Weapons Library. I'm Ian, and today we're taking a look at one of our standbys here. The World's Assault Rifles by Tom Nelson and Gary Paul Johnston. As you'll see in a minute from the tattered cover and general worn nature of this particular book, this is one of my go-to books, really, when I'm looking for new information or just looking to refresh myself on a gun that I may not be really up to speed on. It's like over 1,200 pages, it's a huge compendium, and there's an incredible amount of time and research, and really it was a labor of love to write this book, clearly. What's really nice is there's a lot of depth in here. You always see like the coffee table gun books that you used to be able to find in places like Barnes & Noble or Borders. And you know, they have some nice pictures and a lot of guns in them, but they're all fairly common guns. You won't find anything surprising or brand new to you generally looking through one of those books. Whereas Johnston and Nelson's book has all sorts of new stuff. Every time I look through this, I find something new that I hadn't noticed before. Because what they do is cover a very wide variety of different countries, and they look at not just production, accepted into the military guns, but they also look at trials guns and experimental guns. They can't have everything in here, because that would be, an encyclopedia. But there's an amazing depth of content in this particular book. Tom Nelson, in fact, wrote 2 volumes on submachine guns and machine pistols decades ago that are equally fantastic books. Unfortunately, they're no longer in print. Well, this revised version of the World's Assault Rifles just came out about 2 years ago. It's easily accessible. It's the cover price on it is $70, which is fantastic for the amount of information you get. And really, well, let's take a look inside here, and you can see what I mean. All right, so as I mentioned, our copy is a bit dog-eared and worse for the wear. We have just a couple of bookmarks in it there. We use this all the time. The chapters in this are going to go from Albania through Yugoslavia, but I think Belgium is a good one to take a look at as an overview. There's some discussion of the SAFN, the FN-49, and then it goes into information on the FAL, starting with prototype FALs. We have the regular one there. I believe that's the one in Kurtz. We have the bullpup version as well in 280-30. Disassembled views, some discussion of the history and development. Then it's going to go into the production type FALs, or here the T-48 that was tested for the US. Production FALs, we're looking at scopes, we're looking at a bunch of different varieties that the Belgians used. Heavy barrel guns, light machine gun versions, skip a page or 2 there. Grenade launchers, quite a bit of information because of course the FAL is a very heavily influential gun. Once we're done with the FAL, we're going to look at the CAL rifle, versions they did in 223. Again, variants on these. We have scopes, we have grenade launchers, discussion of how the guns work and the development. The FNC, slightly different from the CAL. American production versions of the guns. The FN-2000. You get the idea there. A lot more information than you'd get from any other typical kind of coffee table book. This is a real reference work. So I really think if you're looking to start a library on guns, or just want to add a few books that really give you a lot of broad coverage, the World's Assault Rifles is really, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better place to start. There's a ton of information, it's a great price for what you get, and really, as you can see, it's something that I refer to all the time. So there is also a Kindle version that you can get if that's the sort of thing you're into, and that's far, far cheaper at, I believe, $10. We'll have links to both the print book and the Kindle book below, and get your copy today. Thanks for watching.